So hi, what is your name?
My name is Ramkissoon Wekerle.
And tell us a little bit about yourself.
So,
Start wherever you want to start.
29 years old.
Yes.
I grew up in the Jane and Finch community. Single mother, only child. Got adopted by Michael Wekerle, who's one of the dragons on Dragon's Den at the age of 12.
Nice.
He was a part of a non-for-profit charity called Youth Unlimited, a basketball program where I used to play basketball on weekends and stuff. And Michael Wekerle's stock market firm called GMP Securities.
Okay.
So GMP Securities actually hired me on payroll at 9 years old.
What?
To start doing coffee runs, yeah. So that's kind of how me and Wex relationship started formulated.
Yeah.
We went down there as a group. He brought 12 kids. He sent a limo to the Jane and Finch area and brought us down to the Royal York Hotel. We had breakfast in the Queen's, in the room that the Queen eats in.
Yeah.
And then we went to open the stock market in the morning, and then we followed up to go play a stock market game. That's when I had my formal introduction with him.
Yeah.
And he took a formal liking to me, and he ended up going from mentor to adopting me. So I'm now 29 years old. It's been 20 years of my life and stuff. I have 5 other siblings. Now 6. Jasmine's actually pregnant at the moment. Yeah. So his new wife at the moment and stuff. So it's a big unique family.
Yeah.
And stuff. I always equate my life to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yes.
He kind of is my Uncle Phil in a way, you know. So he really, it's a blessing. People used to say I was lucky, but I like to say I'm blessed.
It's a blessing.
Him adopting me changed my life. Now with me becoming an agent and stuff, I'm now giving back to that program. I took that program over and stuff. I run my own now sports agency, sports marketing company by the name of Wealth Sports and stuff.
Yeah, so tell us more about that because your portfolio is very unique.
Yes.
Especially at such a unique young age.
Yeah, so of course thanks to who Weck is, my father, due to his level of being on the show and also his background, he took BlackBerry public. So with him being who he is in the stock market, that allowed me to live the benefits of connecting with the network of high net worth individuals, not only in the Bay Street and corporate world, but as well as in the sports, media, acting, everything. So we also sit courtside. He had season ticket seats. So before I became an agent, I was the ball boy for the Raptors.
Wow.
And not the Raptors side, the visiting side. So my life has always been around basketball.
Nice.
Him adopting me allowed me to really just see the world and position myself of being a ball boy to see all aspects of the organization from the top, Larry Tannerbaum, all the way down to the bottom, which is me, which was a ball boy. So that was really something that really helped push me towards the career of becoming an agent. And that was something that I did during COVID.
I love that because for us here, I mean, from all the kids I support and the parents I support, everybody's always looking, I want to go big, I want to do this, I want to do that, but very few think about the other aspects of being in the sports world. So what drove you to say, you know what, this is my calling? Like, you love the sports, I'm sure you can play, but you say, you know what, there's this side of the sports that I want to get into and be an agent and bring those in and guide them.
Once I took his background, which is the stock market, private equity, and then I mixed that with my passion of basketball.
Yes.
That's where we got sports agent. So that's honestly how it did it. And then COVID was a blessing for me because when the world stopped, I wanted to be able to tell myself, where can I position myself on the planet when it does get going again? So that's when I started to pursue the MBPA agent license, and I went and I got certified as the youngest male agent in 2021.
Can you just repeat that? Because you are certified. You're not just a random Instagram account looking at people's videos and telling them you're
I'm actually
verified.
In the shadows. A lot of people don't really know or see or know me because I spend a lot of the time in the US. So it's very like how we were able to connect through Collision, me being back in town. Like I said, we just executed some stuff with Carmelo Anthony that we're working on behind the scenes. So I've been very busy supporting him and his son, Kyan Anthony. So it's been really, really great. But no, I've been certified. I am certified. First, one of the youngest males in Canada, the youngest male.
That is Black history.
Yes. 2021, I was able to do that. There's also a woman by the name of Stacey Leewood who got certified with me as well. She's actually here at Collision, and she's the youngest male agent. In Canada, So we're kind of both pioneering the space as Canadian agents. So it's very important not to just be a NBA sports agent, but as you know, the talent within Canada, Corey Joseph, Tristan Thompson,
Yes.
Shea Gillis-Alexander,
Yeah.
my good friend RJ Barrett.
Yeah.
The Canadian is up on the rise. We have Zach Eddy, who's going to get drafted next week.
Amen.
And stuff. I was fortunate enough to see his workout with the Raptors a couple weeks ago. So
Yeah.
Canada's on the rise. I'm actually going to be going to Paris to watch the Olympics.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'll be going to do that. Yeah, so
That's amazing.
it's a great
So,
time for Canadian
for
basketball.
the younger kids, because the audience I cater to are, from like 5 until 18, and everybody has this huge idea that I want to make it big and I want to do this like that. The reality of it is, what the journey that it does take. So from an agent perspective, what are some of the things that you look for that can say and make or break and say, you know what, maybe not this year, maybe do it this way. So the parents can have also
So
the
I've been
understanding.
taking a more hands-on approach to that. I haven't
Okay.
been focused on representation.
Okay.
I've actually been focused on being your agent in life,
In life.
not to get you to the NBA.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I think this interview
Yeah.
will probably, I'll look back on this one day because
Yeah.
it's an honor to be doing this with you because it's my first interview.
Amen.
But I
Thank
do
you.
think we will look back on this. I
Yes.
think I'll be able to look back on this and really just be proud of how far I've came.
Yeah.
I'm now 4 years into it and I've now figured out now I don't want to be an agent. And
No.
I'm telling you that and I do not want
But
to
I like that you say life
representation.
agent.
Yeah, my number one job is to connect with the parents
Mhm.
and to be able to give them the required information
Yes.
for them to make the best decision
Yeah.
for them and their family.
I like that because we do need that. We do need that support from all aspects of it. I know as a consumer on our end, we see the end result.
For me,
right?
it can't just be the NBA.
Yeah.
You have to be realistic with the kids.
Thank
There's
you.
9 billion people on the planet.
Yes.
There's 430 NBA spots. So when I tell a parent that,
Yeah.
because they all think everyone
math
thinks
has to match
the math
right
has
there.
To, the math has to make sense.
Yeah.
But not only that, there's 1,500 agents.
Oh,
so
my
there's
Lord.
triple the amount of agents
Yeah.
of players.
Servicing
so once
that.
you understand that real dynamic, you understand what's really going on from a real landscape. It was
With
one of the
it.
questions that I do plan to follow up with you that I will provide to you after that kind of gives more insight into not focusing on, as I said, on representation, but just focusing on more different angles to innovate the agency space. And that's
Yes.
what World Sports is doing.
Yeah.
But I don't like to say too much because I
That's
work
okay.
I work in the shadows. I don't really like to give my moves, but just
Point
know,
taken,
yeah, we're doing
point
just know
taken.
right now it's an honor.
Yeah.
And right now, Mike George, One Legacy Sports,
Yes.
just were acquired by Clutch Sports.
Yes.
And they're one of the biggest Canadian agencies,
Yeah.
agencies.
Yeah.
Mike George mentored me, so I would like to say right now, World Sports is going to be pioneering the space with them being acquired by Clutch.
I'm loving this because I know everybody's just trying to realize, oh, Canada has this talent, Canada has this talent, and it's great.
Yeah.
But it's all the work that you guys are doing behind the scenes,
I want to show
right?
for a big thing for me is staying Canadian.
Yes.
It's very important to me.
Yes,
with,
especially with the NBA coming
100%,
too.
2026.
Now, are you also agent for the female side as
So
well
I'm not
too?
certified right now, me
Okay.
myself, but the agency World Sports, we do represent women.
Amen.
We will do women, and I'll just be hiring a woman agent that will later join the team. I haven't decided who it'll be at the moment,
Nice.
but we do women representation.
Make it
we're 100%
Canadian-based.
focused on that. It's very, very important to follow up on Gigi and Kobe and
Yeah.
what they left as a pillar for
Yeah.
all the other future women that are coming up now. and
I
stuff.
love
So
it.
it's very important to me. The Mambasita and pushing that and promoting that is very dear to
Into
my
it.
heart because we're in 2024. So me and the agency, World Sports, and all my associates, we've been promoting it's the year of the Mamba. And
The
we've been,
year of the Mamba.
Yeah,
I like
we've been
it.
using Kobe to really motivate us on our daily
Mantra,
yeah,
mindset, just go,
mentality, just our
everything,
daily goals,
yeah.
and just every day trying to just look yourself in the mirror and get better.
I like it, and also you did mention about let's say Zach, Eddie, and Shay, and all of them. And these kids are coming from the college side of it, right? Majority of the kids I'm supporting are like in elementary and high school, and they're trying to get into college. So for your company, how soon do you start looking and pointing and trying to get to see who's the next one to guide them through, in terms of even the path, the life path as well?
I start at about, you could say, grade 6.
Nice.
I start early, grade
Nice.
6, and that's just formative. I kind of go with the blueprint that my father, Mike Wekerle, used with me.
Yeah.
I go back into the community, boots on the ground. So aside from Wealth Sports, we run a youth non-for-profit organization, and I named it after my father and him adopted me in my story. It's called WEC Sports. And that stands for Wealth, Entertainment, Knowledge, Sports. So that's our non-for-profit organization, and that runs a youth basketball program every Fridays in the Jane and Finch community.
You're going to have to set me that, because I want to go there 100%. And get those kids activated 100%. And motivated to keep
just
going.
Had a speaking 2 weeks ago with Nicole Blackwood from RBC Global Equities. She was supposed to come down to be speaking to the kids. She unfortunately wasn't able to make it, but we were able to reschedule, get another person in there. We're taking 150 kids to the Toronto Blue Jays game in August. So every year we do an initiative. Last year we took 100 kids to the Toronto Raptors 905 game. So I'm very embedded in the community. Like what you said, with the high school kids. Like I said, it does equate to my business model and what I'm doing with Wealth Sports, but I can't give too much information on that. But I can tell you that I am dealing with all Canadian high schools. I'm working with all Canadian kids.
All right, so how can people find you?
People can find me. Like I said, I'm in the shadows. It's hard. It's really actually hard to find me. My dad, we call it the element of surprise. So there's only really 2 ways to find me. It's on social media, Andre Wekerle. And you can also find the agency website, weksports.com. WEKsports.com.
Perfect. I'll tag it, I'll share it, and make sure that people know how to connect with you or through your team, and especially for those within the grassroots communities that want to be part of your organization and do anything that can help you. They can do that.
To have this first interview and opportunity.
Yay!
It's a lot to me.
Thank you.